Hi, my name is Crystal Ramos, and I am one of the biliteracy coaches here for the Kennewick School District's dual language program. My colleague, Blanca Harvey, and myself support our dual language teachers, students, and parents. The purpose of this presentation today is to give you some information on our dual language programs here in the Kennewick School District and offer some information on our vision, our pedagogy, and our content and language allocation. First off, we need to talk about what types of programs we have here in Kennewick. We have two types of programs. We have a dual language one-way and a two-way dual language program, all the way from K-8. What's the difference? Just the type of kiddos that are in the program. The one-way program are based off of EL students. So that's the type of students that go into the one-way program. And the two-way dual language program, we have two types of kiddos. We have our EL students and our English dominant students. We also have our simultaneous bilingual students who have been bilingual since the beginning, and those fall under the two-way. The schools that house the one-way and the two-way dual language programs are Eastgate Elementary, which is a K-5 one-way program, and one-way again is EL students are in the dual language program. Amistad Elementary is a K-5 one-way program. Fuerza Elementary is a K-5 program, but it is a two-way program. Therefore, they have our ELs and simultaneous bilinguals, and they have English dominant students. Once they get to middle school, they have two options. Park Middle School is a two-way program, and Highlands Middle School is a two-way program. Most of the students from Eastgate and Amistad go to Park Middle School, whereas many of Fuerza Elementary students go to Highlands. Of course, this is changing because of addresses and where you live. So therefore, if you go to Eastgate, Amistad, or Fuerza, you're able to get into the schools that are closest to your neighborhood. Let's look at the students, the vision, and the program goals of dual language here in Kennewick. When we look at this face, we see a green face, right? So when we think of this, what we think of is these are our students who are monolingual Spanish speakers. These are the students who are newcomers coming from other Spanish-speaking countries. The green face, that's what we use from the Center for Teaching for Biliteracy, represent newcomers, monolingual Spanish speakers. They are also called sequential bilinguals. They are called sequential bilinguals because they come from a Spanish dominant background and are adding English to their repertoire. In using the terminology from the Center for Teaching for Biliteracy, we also have our stripey kids or our teal kids. And our teal kids are students who are developing bilinguals, students who are born here and come from a bilingual background. These students are called simultaneous bilinguals because they were brought up speaking both languages at home. Another amazing program goal is that seal of biliteracy. Once completed from K-8, the stamp test is given, and students can receive up to credits for the seal of biliteracy and also credits for high school. The Kennewick School District's vision for the dual language program is a rigorous biliteracy program that develops high linguistic and academic proficiency in both Spanish and English while fostering global competence and global citizenship. Our guidelines, as followed by the Center for Teaching for Biliteracy, is that all students will receive literacy instruction in both languages every day, beginning at the entry of the program. Each language arts class focuses on different standards, not the same simultaneously or stories ever. In pre-K 5, content and literacy are integrated. Students are together for differentiated instruction, but they're never separated. And content, which could be math, science, and social studies, is taught in one language only at each grade level. And this is called the content allocation. In looking at our language and content allocation plan that teachers and the district use to follow is noticed as K5 and K8. We have here K2 really focuses on the integration of social studies with Spanish language arts and math. And this goes for K2. And then in that second block of English, we go into science integrated with English language arts. So again, the integration of content and literacy. After each unit, the bridge happens and it's bidirectional. So it goes from Spanish to English and literacy, and then in social studies and math. And then it also goes from the other side, which is the English to Spanish into literacy and science. Once you get to 3rd through 5th grade, it flips. So thinking of the guideline number 3, number 4 is really looking at making sure that each content stays in each grade level. And so in 3 through 5, we really look at, we do the flop, and we do science is integrated now with Spanish language arts. And then for their English block, social studies is integrated with English language arts and math is included. Again, at the end of the unit, the bridge happens, and then it's again bidirectional. It happens from Spanish to English in literacy and science, and then from English to Spanish in literacy and social studies and math. How does the content and language allocation plan help us with our dual language scheduling, especially within a distance learning model? When you notice on the table, you notice there are 2 blocks. We have a Spanish language arts block and an English language arts block. With our ELs and all of our dual language students, a meaningful frame to help with Spanish language arts or English language arts is a must. We know that research states that when students have a meaningful frame or a meaningful context, students will learn things a lot easier. So therefore, when we look at this dual language schedule, we notice that Spanish language arts is integrated with social studies for K2, Spanish is in math, and then the English language arts integrated with science block happens in the afternoon. So there's 2 chunks of literacy happening every day, and that is guideline number 1. The same thing happens for grades 3 through 5. Looking at this dual language schedule that is being used for distance learning, you notice that the same chunks occur. We have our Spanish language arts integrated with science. Then we have our English language arts integrated with social studies, and then math. So the content and language allocation plan provides a framework that demonstrates what content and in what language our students are getting their information from. So thank you for watching this. These are the grade level links that your team is going to share with you. When you click on the link, you'll be able to go to your student's grade and teacher, and their information will be provided within these links. I hope you had a great time with me today. It was nice to be able to provide some information about our Kennewick School District's dual language programs here, and talk to you soon. Bye.